Well, we don't have anybody here currently. I think that's because I've had terrible, terrible problems with the stream. My internet connection just keeps cutting out, I think. Sorry about that, STS. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know whether it was YouTube's fault or mine because all through it, my internet connection has been good and the stream health was actually very good. So I'm not quite sure who's responsible for that. Um, but nice to see you back again. Oh, don't talk about technology. I hate technology. So we're going to have a look anyway at the opposition, and we certainly know Charlie Patino is a pest, and so we're going to type mark him. Just try and take him out of the game. Um, in terms of his foot, he has only a reasonable right foot, and he's not very strong or brave. And so, yeah, we're going to completely take him out of the game, and we are going to hard tackle him. What was his weaker foot? His right foot is only reasonable, and so we're going to put him on his right foot. He is the danger man, and let's take him out of the game. Whatever zone he happens to be in, I want someone right on him. And let's go to the goalkeeper. Let's have a look at the goalkeeper. And his communication is not very good. The first thing that strikes me, he's also not very, doesn't anticipate very well, and his composure isn't that great. So we could get him to make some errors, and he also has a very weak left foot. He's not very strong, and so if we actually close him down, is he going to freak out? And is he going to make a mistake? I'd say we'll turn him onto his weaker foot and we will close him down. Doesn't have the greatest of pace. His composure's not very good. He his rushing out isn't bad. And his passing for a goalkeeper's not that bad. We want to look at his kicking is quite good. But we still, I think, want to put him under pressure. And his weaker foot was his left foot. So we'll just turn him on to press him so that he has to play on his left foot. See if we can't get him to make some errors. I don't know about my assistant manager. He's a bit of a pest sometimes. We know we want to hard tackle Charlie Patino. Jordan Gabriel, a weak left foot, so concentration is not good, composure isn't brilliant, anticipation's not brilliant. We could get him to panic a little bit. I think we should be closing him down, turning him onto his left foot. So we'll close him down and turn him onto his left foot. And why does he want me to close him down? His pace is good. He's quite strong. He doesn't have very good composure. I can see where he's coming from. His composure's poor, passing poor. His dribbling is terrible. He just wants us to put him under pressure. I'll go along with that. That's not a problem. Reece Williams is a good player. I don't want to touch him. I know Reece Williams. He's a very, very good player. I'm going to try him on his weaker foot, on his left foot, though. But he's still a very, very good player. So I won't really bother too much about him. Dominic Thompson, not very strong. Agility and balance. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened with the stream there. Hi, Gobby. Nice to see you back, Ben. Turn off because my laptop was going out of the window. We haven't got to grips with this Burnley save yet, Ben. And things are not going to go as well, I think, as I would like them to in the early parts of the season. They're still struggling to play together. Decisions are very, very poor. We should be closing this guy down and turning him onto his right foot. His decisions are appalling. And so if we can panic them high up the field, we might get some success here. This DM, do I need to worry too much about him? Not really. We could tight mark him. I think that's what we'll do. It's always nice to tight mark the DM, stop him spreading things around. When you're tight marking, what you're actually looking to do is to take them out of the game, basically, and stop supply. So if somebody is a really good passer of the ball, somebody like Patino, you want to stop him supplying people. And by tight marking him, then players are going to have to find another outlet for the ball because you're already there when somebody's looking for support. And that's the idea with tight marking. Closing down is just basically denying somebody space when he already has the ball. So there's a little bit of a is Corbeanu? Oh, Corbeanu is playing for Blackpool. How interesting is that? Corbeanu, of course, who was a star of Preston. So I should know something about him and be able to deal with Corbeanu. But here, as a young kid, he's not very good. Again, he's someone we should be closing down. His composure, his bravery, concentration, his decisions are poor. We should be closing him down, forcing him to make mistakes. And then if we turn him onto his left foot, which is very weak, then he's going to have real problems distributing the ball. So he's not very strong, he's not very brave, poor composure, poor decisions, and off the ball isn't very good. His positioning is poor. And so, yeah, his vision is terrible. So we should be closing him down, making him panic, forcing him onto his left foot. Callum Wright. One of the other interesting things to think about is, do we want actually, because he's so poor, do we want the other team to be looking for him constantly? And that's something you need to take into account. Just because he's desperately bad, it doesn't actually mean that you should do anything with him. If he's such a bad player, then perhaps it's better not to do anything with him, and the other members of the team will start looking for him because there's nobody on him, there's nobody marking him. And so maybe Patino, because he can't find the other players he's looking for, will be forced to play it to Corbeanu, who isn't really a very good player. So sometimes it might be best just to leave that blank, and that's what I'm going to do. In this case, I'm going to continue with his left foot, but hope that Patino is forced to actually look for Corbeanu, because we've got the other players tied up a little bit. We've missed out Fiorini. Again, he's not very strong. We'll just close him down, stop him. We'll just stop him when he's actually got the ball. He doesn't have much pace. He's not very aggressive, not very strong. So we should be able to just close him down, take the ball off him. Well, the idea around doing all of this is to make them panic. And Callum Wright, again, he's another player that he's a better player than Corbeanu. And so I would think that if I was Charlie Patino, I'd be looking for him. So if we close him down and leave Corbeanu, he's actually playing on the right or the left today. Callum Wright is playing as a left winger, which is not his most natural position. He is a centre mid. So he's the one that we should be closing down and turning him onto his left foot. And we'll take that out because we don't really want to hard tackle him. He's stronger and better. So what I want them to do is to look for Corbeanu, and we'll have Callum Wright sewn up. And so Patino, if he does have space, will look for the available man who doesn't have anybody on him. And then Jerry Yates doesn't have the greatest of paces or dribbling. I do feel that Harwood Bellis could take care of him. And I think my other centre-back could take... He's terrible in the air. I don't think they're going to cause us many problems in the air. I think that, yeah, it's probably the assistant is right. Just type mark him. And so it seems like a lot of things going on there. But the idea behind this is to make them panic and to look for Corbeanu, who actually at this stage in his career is not actually the best player. I do believe I might have sound on, so let's get that taken off. And we will go to... Yeah, that will do. And then we'll go and play some football. But I don't feel really good. Josh Brownhill and 5 others don't agree with the team sheet today. And this is this team at the moment. They're not agreeing with things. And I don't know. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there, make sure they are left in no doubt. And I do think it is time to be firm with them. But then to be a little bit more trusting. And let's go and play some football, and let's hopefully get a nice result here today against Blackpool. And that'll send the fans home happy, and everybody will be happy. The board will be happy, the fans will be happy, manager will be happy, the players will be happy. Let's get a result here. We have to keep an eye on Balick. How much is he dominating the game? Nice ball into the box, but unfortunately we can't get on the end of it. Nice start. I'm going to keep an eye on our possession numbers, controlling the ball. And I'm guessing Blackpool really haven't done much in the opening stages. And so as the match momentum is telling me that we're actually dominating the game. Most of our attacks come down the right. I would have expected that. That would mean that Balick is starting to control things down there. But things are not going particularly well. We're not creating too many chances. And we just need to just keep doing what we're doing. And hopefully one of these will go in, will fluke a goal somewhere. We've totally dominated the game. Only one shot on target, which is a worry. I'm looking at Rodriguez is on a 6.6. And that doesn't make me feel inspired. I don't know what to do about this striking problem, but we do have a free kick. Roberts looking for Maatsen. Their press isn't very effective. You can see that they lack aggression. They didn't really go in on Maatsen then. And we do have Roberts forcing his way to the byline, and it is cleared. That... Again, we're getting as close as we can to the goal. It's just not working at the moment. And that's the kind of chance we have to create. We have to be near the 6-yard box. I think as I was explaining, STS, I don't think you're limited. A chance and a goal. Rodriguez has made it 1-0. I don't think you're actually limited by how many loans you can have. What the rules say is that you must have only 5 loan players in your match day squad. So does that mean you can have 7 loan players, but you can't put them all in your match day squad? And with that in mind, I know you do, Rage. You want Teller up top, don't you? But Rodriguez has scored now. I'm not changing him now. And... oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I told you Reece Williams was a good player, didn't I? And that's 1 shot, 1 on target. This is diabolical defending, and that's because I've probably dropped Bayer. And although both centre-backs are playing very well, it's just a fluke goal. And there's nothing I can do about that. We're in a game we are dominating. If they score a fluke goal from a set piece, there's nothing I can do about that. But we are in 3rd. Preston are top. How wonderful is that? I forget. I'm not with Preston at the moment. And I'm just looking at all the other teams who should be. Middlesbrough drawing. Blackburn now are losing 1-0 and have slipped down the table. This is pretty poor, but I don't want to actually shout at them too much, um, because upsetting them isn't going to do a great job. Again, they've created a chance out of nothing. They've had what, 2 shots, and they should not be in this game. Teller, unfortunately, Rage has taken a knock, and so we might have to take him off. I will say I'm not happy with them. It's really poor, actually, and I keep saying this in this save, that it is actually really poor. And we're going to swap those over, I think. I don't really know what else I can do. Dervisoglu is having a poor game. Churlinov is having an absolute nightmare. Let's bring Brownhill on. And Matson is apprehensive, to keep an eye on that. But they need to get their act together. This is not acceptable. 8 shots, 3 on target. We should be scoring more goals. I can't think of anything other to do than to actually get them into the box as close to goal as possible. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. We're giving away a foul, have we? And it is still 1-1. I thought this was going to go well for a minute. They're playing with more caution. Do I want to go attacking, try and win this game? But it is like all Blackpool at the moment, and this is not good. And anyway, Rodriguez is going to bring it forward. Dervisoglu, what can you do? Oh, come on, referee, that was a dreadful foul. Let's send him off. But it's just a free kick. Blackpool have come into the game a little bit more, and it doesn't actually seem like they have, because possession-wise they haven't had the ball, and they have not created very many chances. But they still... Am I on... maybe I need to come off that. They might be creating a lot of chances from free kicks, so maybe just taking that off might help. But it doesn't look very good at the moment. We need to press. Take the ball off them. You're supposed to be pressing them. And we're not doing that. It's a team that is not playing together. And the goalkeeper looked to me like he was going to make a mistake then. It just looks like a team that's not playing well together. I look at Preston. They're zipping it around. This is very slow, very laboured. But we do have a chance. Matson's on the left. You need to get the ball into the box. You need to be a little bit sharper than that. Looking for support. Cannot get it into the box. Balick. The joy of having him on a support role is that he will turn up anywhere. He's on the left now. I'm putting him on that support. What are you doing? Roberts is not having the greatest of games. Nice ball into the box, though. We are in. Dervisoglu. Yes, 2-1. The linesman is running away. It means it will count. And finally, they have done something to make me happy. Roberts, that was a poor pass, but Harwood Bellis, he's your man. And that was a nice ball over the top. And Dervisoglu makes it 2-1. I do remember that my assistant wanted me to take a more balanced approach, and maybe he's right. As we go to the top of the league, as I always said we would. I always knew this was a good Burnley team, that we would score lots of goals and end up at the top of the league. But here come Blackpool again. The goalkeeper should claim that. And I just want to calm it all down now. And Patino is looking particularly tired, which is a good thing. And I think I need to make some changes. Harwood Bellis is having a good game. I don't particularly want to take him off. And nice play by McNally as well. Harwood Bellis is without a doubt, I think. Him and Balick are my best players. Without a shadow of a doubt. But it does worry me that when they start doing this. That's where accidents happen. And this is nice. That's nice. They should be able to pass this ball around like that. So that was quite nice. Into space for Rodriguez, can't get onto it. That's why we need a really good forward. Dervisoglu in space and can only pass it to the goalkeeper. I think it's time make a couple of changes. We've got to remember I do have another game in a couple of days. I'm just wondering, is the stream still working? What do you mean poor Preston? Preston are the best team in the world. They have as I remember, they have a great manager. I don't know what his name is, but Preston are like awesome. Who shall I take off here? Nobody's looking actually particularly tired, as they shouldn't, because they don't actually play at any pace. Should I give Vitinho a game? Zuri's not playing particularly well. Let's give Vitinho a game. See what you can do, lad. Charlie Taylor can come on for Matson. Matson's not tired in the slightest. Let's just leave it at that for now. We really don't need to panic at this point. Blackpool are more tired than we are. Howard Bellis has now suddenly got very, very tired. So maybe it's time for him to have a rest. And who we got? Charlie Taylor, Matt Lowton. Oh, this is a bit of a tricky one then, because I don't have... Oh yeah, we have John... We have Bayer on the bench. He can come on for Howard Bellis. And hopefully we will see this game out. They're looking very tired down the middle. And maybe I should just tell my players to focus play down the middle. We can get past this midfield down the middle. And there is a ball. And now let's see evidence of you playing it down the middle. But we are controlling the ball really nicely. There's a ball down the middle. It almost worked. But we're just simply not good enough yet to take advantage of 70% possession. Oh dear, who is that? I think you might have to have a rest, an early bath, sunshine. And we don't want to be letting Blackpool in. We need to be doing a lot better than this. Nice ball down the side, and we are having problems down the left. And they have scored. And Matson is going to have an early bath, I'm afraid. It's now 2-2. That was dreadful. He's actually gone missing again. Actually, has it been disallowed? Yeah, it's been disallowed. But it's a warning, and it's time for Matson to come up. We were very, very fortunate then. This is not a good team. But we are top of the league, which is quite interesting. And I'll take that, being top of the league when you're playing really badly. Balick is a little bit tired, but I haven't got any more subs left. This should pretty much now see the game out. Interestingly, that Blackpool's best chances have come from the right, but their focused play is down the left. There is going to be one last highlight. I hope it's going to be come to nothing or we're going to score. Roberts, again, fullback, not having a very good game. Ball control is terrible. Vitinha, Dervisoglu, good run, good dribbling. Into the... Yeah, that's why I need a striker. And hopefully, though, we've seen the game out. No, there is going to be another highlight. This is a big worry. It can't be a goal for us. We're just definitely not playing very well. And Blackpool are bringing it forward. We've intercepted. Balick looking for Taylor over the top. Come on, Charlie Taylor, do something. Nice ball into Rodriguez, but Rodriguez is a bit slow picking up on that. And referee, can you blow your whistle now? Because I'm getting a little bit tired of this. And I'm getting a little bit nervy. And let's have a... Where's Balick? Give it a Balick. He'll sort it out. And crossfield pass, that's what you need to do. Don't give it to Roberts, for God's sake. And that is full time. And that is another example of a really poor performance. I go to the dressing room My assistant wants me to say, let's not become complacent. I want to say we didn't play as well as we can, but I'm happy with the result, and that's made them quite happy. So, I just like, this is just unbelievable. But we're top of the league, so that must is an indication of how badly teams are playing. Sunderland must have won. Watford have won, I can see. West Brom beat Hull. So we have maybe the teams are starting to sort themselves out. How did Norwich get on? Norwich. Oh, Norwich played the day before and won, didn't they? Teller is injured. Bit of a shame that for Rage. That sort of finishing would not have been seen at Elgin. Elgin were a very good team, I'll have you know, STS. That sort of finishing, oh boy, I don't know what to do about that kind of finishing. Aspria of Watford. We've just played them. This would be a very good signing if I had money, of course. Yeah, I wish in my dreams. Some nice players there. Look, Jason Knight. Good young prospect. But we don't have any cash. So at the moment, things are not going to be... We're not going to be doing anything till I get some cash. I think we do have a game in a couple of days. So I need to go and... we're just going to rest these boys for a day. No training for you lads. But there we go. We are top of the league, and that's absolutely marvellous. Oh, we might as well play this Everton match. I have a much more important game than Everton. The Wigan game is much more important than the Everton game, and I need the boys fresh for Wigan. So I don't know if I should rotate this team against Everton and just accept that we're not good enough. Costellas and he's an issue with his current loan spell. Who is he? What is his issue? Hasn't been used often enough. Okay, he's only 5 games into the season, but we'll have. Why isn't he playing as a left? That's okay. That's cool. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. He won't let you down. Cool. Happy with that, the way that went. I think we'll just go and play this game against Everton. I don't really want to put much effort into this. And I think I'll rotate the team and see if the reserve team can't surprise me. But I really am not expecting anything against Everton. Really got to look at... oh, they're not that good, Everton. Decisions are poor. Crossing is poor. They're not that great. So we go to their schedule. They beat Crystal Palace, but then I whipped Crystal Palace 5-0 in pre-season. So, oh no, that was Preston, wasn't it? This evidence that Crystal Palace are not a great team. And what's going on here? This one is Everton, isn't it? A lot of passing around the middle. But most of their attacking is down the flanks. Interesting. Which one is Everton? Yellow or blue? Blue, I think. Oh, Everton's yellow. So most of where they have the ball is in the middle of the pitch, but most of their attacking emphasis comes down the flanks. Well, that's quite interesting. How do they manage that then? And let's just take that out because it's confusing me. So this is Everton's pass map. Tends to play a lot sideways. Interesting. They're not, as you can see, they're not really focused down the middle at all. So it's clear what we have to do is take out their wingers and play ourselves down the middle. This boy, Gaya, is a pivot for them. And we need to take him out if we can. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So we'll just play this Everton game. I'm really not focused on things like the Caribou Cup at this point in time. I can live without it. And in terms of the team that we put out, Lowton can come and have a game. I wasn't impressed with Roberts last time out, although he didn't do bad. He had a 7.1. Bayer can come in, and maybe Kevin Long can get a game. Matson, I wasn't impressed with him either, particularly. Charlie Taylor can come in. Teller is fit, that's interesting, but he's got no energy. Zauri, possibly, maybe put him on the left wing, and I think I'll go with that. Rodriguez. Is Rage still here? Shall I give Teller a game up front instead of Rodriguez? I have 2 more slots for subs. I don't even know who this geezer is or what value he is to me. I think maybe Josh Cullen can come in, and maybe, well, Brownhill's a bit tired. Josh Cullen, and we'll put Jack Cork in for his experience. Give Balick a rest. I need him more for a Wigan than I do for Everton. It's fairly close. He wants Vitinho to play. I wouldn't have a problem with that. It's a fairly decent team, except Teller isn't fit. So we'll just put. So I have on the bench. I have enough cover in all positions on the bench. McNally, Brownhill. Probably can lose Teller. Let's put Ashley Barnes on the bench. Short of a striker though, aren't I? We'll put who should we put on the bench? Put Bastian on the bench for Teller. Teller's got absolutely no energy left whatsoever. So that's fairly decent. 2 strikers on the bench. Might even play Ashley Barnes for 30 minutes to see how he gets on. For time's sake today, I'm just going to request a summary of that to the inbox, and we'll get this Everton game done and dusted. I really don't think we have a chance, so I really don't care, to be honest. I'm not worried. We'll get away with it, whatever happens. The board will say that we lost to a better team, and so be it. I need to focus on getting this team working properly in the championship and not on silly things like the Caribou Cup, which we've got no chance of winning. So expecting a defeat, well, that's good news, because that's probably what you're going to get. And we just hope. Oh, blimey. Yeah, well, let's do this. Vitinho, agility and balance, okay. Ashley Westwood, okay. Where is Ashley Westwood? Good at corners. Okay, we'll go with that. And Jerkaloff, no, I don't like that. Move the ball to the right foot. Okay. Connor Roberts, no. Yep. Vitinho throwing in. No, we'll keep him as a throwing inner. We're only doing short throw-ins. Start developing weaker foot. Okay, that meeting went rather well, if you ask me. Injury list is still bad. This save luckily he's not a first team player. Otherwise I'd have been going ape shit. That was like Kai Wagner, fullback, would be a great signing. Yeah, probably would if I had some money. Probably would shortlist him in case I get some money. And we'll go to this tactical meeting now. And we'll go with what he says for now. Drop deeper. No, I'm not going to drop deeper. I'm actually going to play them. I'm actually going to try and play them rather than take a more defensive approach. I'm actually going to try and play football against them, try and beat them. And if we lose, we lose. But we'll go down fighting. The most important thing is that we take this boy out of the game. He is the pivot from which most things come. And yeah, we'll close him down and we're going to turn him onto his left foot. He's a pivot from pretty much where everything comes. My assistant is obsessed with hard tackling. He loves a tackle, my assistant. I want to make sure I haven't got hard tackling before I do anything else. I don't want to stay on the feet. We're going to play against them. We're not going to chicken out of this one. Seamus Coleman, he has a reasonable left foot. He's not got much pace. We'll turn him on to his left foot and we'll close him down. Who is this geezer? Mykolenko. Good acceleration. He's a very decent footballer. Crossing is reasonable. Let's bring him into his right foot. Let's bring him onto his right foot. Iwobi is 26 years old. He's of course going to be a very, very good player. And we need to turn him onto his left foot and close him down. Decore is very strong, as I remember. Yeah, he's a very strong player. Very brave, good physicals, good mentals. I think there's very little I can be doing with him. We're just going to back off Decore. Anthony Gordon, 21 years old, not very strong, not very brave. Really doesn't have a lot going for him. He's got a bit of pace. I think that we should just be hard tackling, show him onto his left foot. Although I want to be careful with that, because, yeah, let's bring him inside. Let's bring him onto his left foot. Bring him inside, and we want to hard tackle him. Yeah, definitely hard tackle him. He doesn't like a hard tackle. And Dwight McNeil, cool, Everton have got some good players. Not very strong. Not very brave. Not very aggressive. I think possibly just turn him onto his right foot and we'll monitor him as we go through the game. And then Mopé, he's not the greatest forward in the world, but he's very, very good. He's probably playing as a target forward. No, he's not. He's going to be playing as a deep lying forward. He's got good, terrible jumping reach. Turn him onto his left foot, I would say, for the moment, and that's it. Sometimes less is more. There are certain players I really don't want to be getting too near to. But I'm not expecting anything out of this game. The team seem to be happy with the selection. They're very pleased to see Jack Cork in the team. And so we'll go and play this football match. I expect nothing but a win. I'm not going to be saying that. There isn't. We are the underdogs here, which is quite interesting. I'm expecting all the best out there. Our home form's important to us. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. and make me proud. It never works. They haven't got a very good relationship with me, and that doesn't seem to work. And it's Everton to get the game underway. As I said, we're going to try and play football against them. We're not going to back off them, and hopefully it won't be too big a defeat. And I'd like to score a couple of goals if we could, which would be really nice. And if we just do what we've told them to do, we could maybe sneak it. Who knows? Nice play. Get in his face. Go on. Then that was what we want to do. We want to press these boys. And hopefully we can get a result if we play well. The only way we're going to get a result is if we actually play really well. But we do have a corner. And it is Taylor to swing in the corner. Let's get your head on this, boys. And there's a chance. It comes out to Vitinho. He's going to hit it, and it goes miles over the crossbar. I was expecting nothing else from a shot from outside the box. I just we are so bad at shooting and finishing. Hey, Alex, how are you doing? And we are having the better of the game at the moment, which is interesting. Jack Cork on the edge of the box with a curler. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. We're actually having the better of the game. We haven't got the possession I'd like, but we are actually outplaying Everton at the moment, and just getting a few shots on target would be nice, if you wouldn't mind, boys. And we could be at least 1 or 2 goals ahead at this stage, and we need a little bit more possession. And what I actually might do, I wonder, I'm going to reduce that down a bit. And hopefully if we play a little bit shorter, then we'll hold on to the possession a little bit more. And it is creeping up, and so that's good news. And Taylor, we say it's all Burnley at the moment. This would be an astonishing result if we can manage to get something out of this. Vitinho finds Taylor, get it into the box. He's tackled, but he's held on to it. Finds Cullen for Cork. Cork with, what was that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shooting is absolutely dreadful. It's so bad. How are you doing, Alex? Are you good? Good to see you, mate. But oh, this is painful to watch, but we are absolutely dominating the game. We've got another chance and we have not been able to score. This is unbelievable. Our decision to actually go out very positive against Everton has worked, but we just can't score again. And there's another header that goes many a mile out of play, but I think it came off an Everton head. And it's still 0-0, and FM doesn't like me very much, and it's not going to let me score. Everton have really created nothing. 1 key pass in the entire game so far. We've created 6 chances to Everton's 1, and we haven't been able to put the ball in the net. And against teams like Everton, you have to take your chances. You don't really get many. But we have won the ball, and it has been driven in. But unfortunately, the referee has given a foul. But boy, oh boy, that would have been a goal. But nothing seems to be... Oh, and here we go. Everton have got a highlight. And it's not going to take much for Everton to score, I'm pretty sure. Especially as we don't have our regular defence in there. And maybe I'm being taught a lesson here about what is the first team. For Burnley, definitely, Alex. It's much more luck-based than skill-based. We just cannot score. And we were very, very lucky to get a victory against Blackpool. But we are absolutely hammering Everton at the moment, and we cannot put it in. And at the end of the day, it will probably cost us the game now, because Everton will change their style of play in the second half, and it will cost us the game. And again, another chance goes begging. And I can only say at half-time, I just have to say well done, because they are playing so well. but maybe tell the forwards that I'm not really impressed. I just want to have a look at the player stats. Jay Rodriguez, attempts. He's had 3 shots, 3 on target. Interesting. Oh, that's passing. Sorry, my bad. Shooting. Jay Rodriguez, 1 attempt. Has got 100%. Cullen, 1 attempt, 100%. It's these 2 boys, Cork and Vatinia, are absolutely dreadful. And who's this? Oh, those are from set pieces. So I want to stop, if I can, Cork and Vatinia from actually taking too many shots. And let's go to have a look at Vatinia. What is your game, Sunshine? He's already on shoot less often. Let's play him as an advanced playmaker on support. And he might look for the pass more often now, rather than try to put it in himself. So he's on shoot less often. I might ask him to roam from position as well. So that might sort him out. And Cork, he's not supposed to be shooting, so I'm actually going to put him on a defend duty to stop him actually wandering too far up the pitch. And I'm like, yeah, if I'll say to them, if we can get a goal, then we are favourites to win, because Everton really haven't done anything. But I bet my bottom dollar they changed their approach in the second half. And actually, yeah, you've had to have a spare set of goals over there. And I've seen other people in their saves saying that if there was a competition for hitting the post that much, then they would definitely win it. And we have lost the ball, which is never a good thing. In terms of possession, it's fairly even. I do need to watch for Everton making substitutions, because it's not something I can ignore. Everton are tiring, which is a good thing, and we are not so tired, as we shouldn't be. We're not playing the game at any speed, and we do have the ball again. And here is Long, and I'm looking for where the DLP is, because I don't want him coming out of the pocket here. I don't want him wandering anymore. And that's better, because now he's sitting in the pocket. He's not bursting forward, and he's not going to be taking rash shots, which is better. I just need to check on Vitinho. Where is Vitinho? He's sitting over here. Is he? Or is that he's inside. Now he needs to look. Now that's better. So he looked for support as a playmaker. That was a shot! We have scored! And Johnny Taylor has put us a goal ahead against Everton. And this is going to be, if this stays this way, which I don't think it will, this is going to be a remarkable result. Charlie Taylor, what are you doing? That was a daisy cutter and a half. And that, like... Well, what can I say? That was a great goal. And I just need to be careful that Everton are not putting substitutes on yet. They're not. They have some tired players. Mikolenko is very tired. We do have another chance. Taylor on with a free kick. And he's hit the crossbar. Taylor's having a fantastic game. And well done, Burnley. I was expecting to get hammered. But unfortunately, Everton do have a free kick. It's bounced off the wall and gone over the top. I'll be very annoyed with FM if Everton play this bad and then win the game. I'll be very annoyed with FM. There's no need for them to do that. If we're going to get beaten, just let Everton paste us. Don't do it this way. And, Everton are playing it around. They have changed their style a little bit, I think. And maybe I need to change mine. But they're still not threatening our goal. They've still only had 3 attempts and only 1 on target. And I need to make a couple of changes, not yet. Mikolenko is very tired. And what side is he playing? Mikolenko. He's on the left. Patterson has come on the right. He's a good player, as I remember. Not very aggressive, though. Not very brave. Poor decisions. He's got pace, but he'll panic. So we'll close him down. And we will turn him onto his left foot. We just want to get him to panic again. And if his composure... What's his composure like? Decent composure, but his decisions are poor. He's not very brave. He's not aggressive. Get in his face, and then we might panic him. So yeah, I don't need to change anybody, I don't think. Dervis is not having the best game that he could possibly have. Maybe Brownhill can come on and play up top there. But at the moment, Matt Lowton isn't having that great a game. He's also on a yellow card. And Kevin Long is not playing extremely well. But do I want to change him at this point in time? Probably not. And, of course, Rodriguez is having a dreadful game. So I'm going to try this geezer up top. I mean, I've no idea what he's like. Likes to play as an advanced forward. Let's give you a game then as an advanced forward. See what you can do, Sunshine. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not really bothered even if we lose this now. They are looking quite tired, Everton, though. And Anthony Gordon, I think he plays on the left as well, doesn't he? Or was he on the right? Let's have a look at that. No, he's on the right. So I was thinking if he's tired, extremely tired, as well as Mielenko, we could focus down the left. But on the right, they seem to be fine. They're just tired all over the pitch. I think we just keep going, doing what we're doing. Just hopefully we can hold on, get a result here. I'll be very, very impressed to win against Everton. We know they haven't had the best start to life in the Premier League this season. But to get a result with this team not playing very well would be absolutely brilliant. And we do have another chance, and Brownhill has fired it over the bar. And FM is doing a very good job of showing me where my failings are in this team. And I am going to focus play down the right now. He is almost on his last legs. And we need to be looking to exploit him down there. Do I need to make any more changes? But Everton do have a free kick. And I'm pretty convinced one of these is going to go in eventually. But no, that one's gone over the bar. And I need to tell the team to focus. We're almost there, boys. Keep focused. And we will do it. Do I need to make any changes? Cherlinoff is a little tired. Vitinho is tired. What can I do? Ashley Barnes, he can actually play on the left over there, can't he? He'll do. Jay Rodriguez has already come. Let's do that. Charlie Taylor's tired. And Maatson, I didn't like the way he played last time. But that would do. Just some fresh legs out there. Keep the pressure on them. Keep pressing them. They are very, very tired. If we keep pressing, then I'm pretty sure we can win this game. But don't do anything silly. And I think maybe it's time. No, I'm not going to go balanced. I'm not going to give them the initiative back. That is a long punt. They do have a chance. And they've scored, have they? They've scored. Ah, thank you so much, FM. That is so kind. Hi, Dylan. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, boy. From that punt, from that silliness, Everton have gone equalised. That's just unbelievable. Thank you very much, FM. We've absolutely hammered them, and I knew you were going to do this. That really upset me. And now we're going to have to go through this penalty spectacle. And, I mean, score a proper goal, Everton, if you're going to get them back in the team. Well, obviously Brownhill and Haidazo. Oh, we are terrible at penalties, aren't we? Matson, but he's anxious. I don't want an anxious player taking a penalty. Kevin Long after that. Oh boy, this does not look pretty. I bet Everton's penalty taking. I'm actually going to put Jordan Bayer above Cherlinoff. Should I? No. Bayer's composure is very good. Cullen's composure is very good. And Jack Cork's composure is very good. Connor Roberts has good composure. Not very good at penalties. And I am thinking about putting these players above Cherlinoff. So let's bring Cherlinoff down. Because I don't like it that he's... You know, his composure's 11. What am I worrying about? Muric and Connor Roberts. Who's missing? Hildazo, Long, Matson. Let's put Matson in as number 6. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cherlinoff, already Bayer. He has good composure. Yeah, all right, let's go with that. Team talk, what shall I tell him? Pick your spot and don't change your mind. And here we go. God, I hate these penalty things. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Brownhill is first anyway. Actually, it doesn't matter. And he's missed. It doesn't matter because I didn't really want to win this and we've not disgraced ourselves. I didn't say I didn't want to win it. I wasn't concerned that we didn't win it. And we haven't disgraced ourselves in any way at all. We've done pretty well. I feel cheated by FM, of course. There was no need for that. We had dominated the match. And the tactic, the way we had set up, the way we decided to play, the way we closed the opposition down was brilliant, and there was no need for that. And Everton, it looks like, are going to win this penalty shootout. We don't have good penalty takers at Burnley. It's unfortunate. It's the same at Preston. I don't have good penalty takers, and we've missed another one. It is all over now. That's it. End of Caribou Cup. But it was a good performance, and Everton can consider themselves very, very lucky. And they are now 3-1 up now. And if we miss another, we're done. So, come on, let's get this over with. Cherlinov, 11 penalties, 11 composure. Should be able to score with that. But it is a Premier League goalkeeper. Let's get another one. 3-2. I think Everton only need to score this one, and they have won. Let's get it over with. I feel really cheated. I mean, it wasn't even a good goal. It was a long, hopeless punt up the pitch, and we'd played so well, and I really feel that's unfair. Yeah, that's it. Everton have won. And, okay, hands up. I wasn't good enough setting up the team. I can't complain about this drawing. I'm going to say unlucky. It would have been nice to win, but it just wasn't to be. And Everton were extremely lucky, if you ask me. This game, of course, is luck simulated, I wonder? Is there such a thing as luck in this game? Is it actually simulated luck? I don't know. But I just feel we should have won that game. I certainly know there's the bad luck. There's plenty of bad luck in this game. And it's not looking that great. as we go into what will be the last week next time, it's not looking fantastic. We still are short of players, still got no money, still nobody wanting to buy the players we have, and yet we are top of the league. And we narrowly lost to Everton. It's hard to say how this save is going to go. Hard to say. We just need to find a goal scorer, I think, and stop taking stupid shots from outside the penalty area. I don't know. It's very, very difficult. Okay, I'm going to call it a night for now, having had the internet problems. And I guess hopefully when I come back next Tuesday, we'll finish the transfer window. We will see if, in fact, there are opportunities to bring in another loanee, or whether teams are seriously considering buying one or two of my players. All will be revealed next time, because we will definitely finish the transfer window next time. And I will bid you all farewell and say thank you so much to everybody for coming in. Thanks for being so patient with my internet connection or YouTube's problems, whichever one it was. It's great to have this time with you, and I appreciate the support that you give the channel. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you all next time. I just remember that they need to rest. What did they actually say about it? Interesting. See you next time, guys.